What's up everybody, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Maryssa.w here, and I'm back with another video for y'all. This video was requested. If you read the title, you know what it is. I am basically showing you guys how I apply my lace front wig, which I'm no pro at this. Trust and believe, I am no pro at this. I just am practicing and learning at the same time so I can be good, okay? So if I have anything that I made a mistake on or do wrong, please let me know down in the comments nicely, and I will do my best to correct it because I am learning. This is like only my third time applying a lace front, and it's a little more difficult sometimes for me, but hey, I'm just trying out methods and trying to figure this thing out. So today I'm just showing you guys how I apply my wig to my head, honey. So let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so first things first, of course you are going to need a wig, sis. Like, you need a wig to apply a wig. I mean, come on, here we are. This is she, and she is this. This is a curly wig that I got from Amazon. This is not the curly wig that I got that was in my last videos or so. That one was long. I still have that wig. This one is different. This is the same kind of hair from Amazon, but I think the curls are actually a little bit looser. But anywho, so this is the wig. Whoa, this wig actually comes with like, and I also meant to tell y'all, I've already bleached the knots and I've worn it and applied it and everything and tried to like works with it or whatever. But yeah, I've already bleached it and cut the lace off because that's already, you know, I've already worn it. Sorry, I would have loved to show y'all how I cut it and everything, but I'll get into that once I start actually applying this. So stay tuned for the whole video if you want to see everything. The next thing that you are going to need is some type of gel, some type of glue. I mean, there's no particular way you need to apply your glue or your wig, but this is just how I did it. So I'm going to be using the Got2b freeze spray, and I may or may not also use the Got2b ultra glued gel, the black one. I find that I think I like this one more than the yellow bottle one because the yellow bottle tends to leave white residue. I guess either one of these have potential to be leaving white residue, but the last time I did the wig, it didn't, so I'm happy about that. I'm also going to be using some foam. This is the Smooth and Shine Polishing Anti-Frizz Mousse, and I use this pretty much for my baby hairs and like slicking things out of the way. This works so much better than any gel I find on wigs. This works so much better than any gel, and I really like this. I think her name is like I Am Erica J or something like that on YouTube. I was watching a lot of her videos, so shout out to her for all the good tips. And she uses foam. It's not this one that she uses, but she uses foam for like baby hairs and like slicking the hair, and I find that it worked really well for me, even though this is not the same one, but it worked really well for me. So y'all gonna see in the video. Next thing you're gonna need to apply your wig is just a little bit of makeup, like to blend your lace a little bit better. So I have some makeup and I also have concealer here. I have my skin color concealer and a lighter one. This is in Espresso, and this other one, the lighter one, is in Fawn. And I use those just because I may want to be able to blend my makeup a little better with the, you know, just if I need my lace to be a little bit more transparent and not visible. And then you also gonna need just a little angled kind of brush, makeup brush, for like, you know, putting your lace, making sure your part is correct. And I'm also using this little kind of brush too. Oh, of course you need water, whatever. If I missed any products, then you guys will see me as I'm using it and going through it, okay? You'll see me applying it. Whatever the case may be, you will see it, okay? So let's just get started. My hair, this is how I'm going to be wearing it under the wig. What I did was I washed it, I co-washed it, put conditioner, and I have a mask in it right now. So it's still a little bit damp, but I squeezed some of the water out with a t-shirt. because I didn't want it super wet under my wig. I wanted it to be a little bit, you know, dry. So that's what I did. I find that putting it in these 2 plaits in the shower makes my wig application much easier. I do not have the time to cornrow my hair. I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience. Maybe on somebody else I will cornrow theirs. But I find that this actually makes my wig look even flatter than when I wear cornrows under my braids, under my wig. So the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my hair. Use a brush just to slick it a little bit back like this. Especially that little piece that was coming out and don't want to stay in. I'm not combing it, like not fully. I'm just trying to like get it to lay, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually going to take some of my mousse and I'm going to spray it into my hand just a little. Not too much. And I'm going to use this just to try to slick my hair back a little bit and make sure it stays. Now I'm just going to take my edge brush and kind of brush my edges back a little bit. I'm not going to be using the bald cap method with this. I have tried it, but I don't think I like it. I don't know if it's necessary for me. I think the next thing that I want to do to make sure my edges stay back and out of the way is spray just a tad bit of this Got to Be Glued on my edges. But I'm just going to take my 2 pieces of braids and literally cross them over one another. So one goes under while one goes over. And do you notice how tight? Like, look at how flat it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is just better than cornrows. So I'm gonna pull one, if I can show y'all, basically like this. So it'll be just like that. Pull like that. And it doesn't matter that this part really isn't as flat because it's the back of your hair. It's thicker back there, so it don't really matter as much. So I'm just gonna pull it, not without like, you know, pulling my hair too much, but pull it and wrap one to right here. I'm just gonna use a bobby pin to secure it. The next thing that you're going to need is a stocking cap, or not. This is a wig cap. I know it's not my skin color or anything, but it don't really matter because I'm kind of going to be covering a lot of this with makeup. So I don't think it matters. We're going to see. Again, I am new to this. So I'm going to just put the cap, the wig cap on. And you may ask, okay, well, if you're not doing the stocking cap method, then why are you using a wig cap? Well, under a wig, you still want to protect your hair. Just because you're wearing a wig don't mean you are good to go. You know what I'm saying? I may use this pressed powder. I'm just gonna see how it looks first. I'm gonna try to just put this on my head and see where it like comes down to. if it like blends with my scalp and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Let me put a little bit of makeup just on the inside here. Maybe not too much. Then I'm gonna spray it a little bit with the Got2b, because it'll make it, when I spray on top of the makeup with the Got2b spray, it'll like make it blend a little bit better. So let's go ahead and put just a little bit through here. I really don't feel like I need it though, but I am still gonna spray just a little bit of the Got2b spray on the inside, just like not too close either, but just like a little like I was trying to tell y'all earlier. This looks so ugly right now, but anywho, what you need to do if you still already have the extra part of your lace on, what I recommend you doing is go ahead and place the wig on your head how you think it should be. You want to pull it a little bit over your hairline like so that it kind of sits on your forehead. I think the easiest way is cutting it before actually gluing it down. Cut it while it's on your head before actually gluing it down. And once you do glue it down, you're good, and it'll be like this. So I think I want to create my part first. As you see, I am placing this wig right on my head, and she seems to look okay, right? She seems to blend pretty well. I think she's good. Mind you, I will go in and pluck a little bit, whatever if needed. Take my foam. So you guys, the reason I'm using the foam is to just get all of those hairs out of the way. I don't want them in the way when I'm trying to lay my glue down. Now that the hair is pretty much out of the way of my wig, I'm gonna like pull her back just a tad. Take a little bit of my 70% alcohol. I just put a little bit on a cotton pad, and I'm gonna rub this just around my perimeter right here so that my frontal can stick to my head properly. I think I am going to use my Got2b glue gel. But now that my little forehead area is clean a little, I'm going to take some of my Got2b gel, put it on this little popsicle stick, and spread it across my forehead in a decent sized layer. Like, don't do a thin, okay, what I mean is a wide layer. So like, instead of it just being a little line, make it like a little wider. So I'm going to show y'all. And I'm actually going to do one section at a time because I think this helps. What you want to do is take your blow dryer, which I have mine right here. Take your blow dryer, put it on cool, and let the glue get really tacky. So you may have to leave it for a few minutes. Let it dry for a few minutes before it actually does get really tacky, especially depending on how thick of a layer you did. Slowly and carefully pull your lace up. Make sure she's in the right spot. Be careful not to get no hair on the glue, but go ahead and make sure it's by your ears how you need it. Pull your lace up really good and place your wig down. I do want to mention, y'all, that sometimes the glue is not all the way completely dry, which it shouldn't be. It should be really tacky, but don't worry, it will dry. This little part here, that's like I had glue there, but it's not like sticking to the outside, to the right edge. All you want to do is take the end of your little rat tail comb, put it in some glue, and put it right back on your edge right here. You want to go back in with your blow dryer. Now we're going to do the same thing pretty much with the other side, like we said. Make sure she's on there good. While y'all doing this, just please take your time. If you're a beginner, take your time. It'll make your life so much easier. Work in sections. It just made my life so much easier. Maybe once I get the hang of this a little bit better, then your girl can do her whole head at the same time. But right now, nah, we gotta take our time, work in sections, and I promise it will make a huge difference. I know I have a little bit of white stuff right here, but we'll clean that up. That's from like applying too much glue. So now the hardest part are these little ears. This is the most difficult part for me to do. So let's see how we do. Let's just see. So I'm gonna put it up even more. It's just such a difficult spot to get to lay down flat. I hate it. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, you feel me, to the other side. Okay. Same thing to the other side. I'm gonna go in with more alcohol around the edges to get rid of that little white stuff. She looks a little dramatic, so I'm finna create some baby hairs. First, I want to get my hair as wet as possible. Then I'm gonna lay my baby hairs down and tie it down. So now that the hair is a little wet, I can move with it a little better. Cool. So I haven't necessarily mastered this thing yet, but I really am practicing, and I think so far I'm doing pretty dang good. You feel me? So since this is the side my part, I'm gonna start one section at a time. Let me put this side up for right now. And we're gonna start with you. As you're doing your eyebrows, as you're doing your baby hairs, you don't want to cut them too thick but not too thin either. So applying that foam, you want to be really careful to not press all the way into your lace, especially when you're brushing your baby hairs back, because it is possible for you to lift your lace up, but as long as you're super careful and just gentle, not going too crazy, your lace will still be flat and laid, honey, okay? I'm just looking at how good I did this one. Like, this is crazy. I've never done it this good before, ever. Okay, you guys, so now that I think I've got the edges kind of where I want them to be and how I want them to be, except for this is kind of making me upset because it doesn't want to like stay down. So I'm going to tie my scarf right around my edges. Your edges should be like melting inside of each other. Okay. Okay everybody, thank you for tuning into this video. I showed you guys how I apply my lace front wig. I think I did not do too bad this time. I think she's getting better, okay? She's getting much better. She looks a lot more blended, and I didn't do the stocking cap method. So I went ahead and styled it and, you know, just lay my edges. I let that scarf sit around my edges for maybe about 15-20 minutes while just cleaning up around the house. So I think letting that sit helps them to look, you know, just seamless and just regular degular schmegular. Okay, this lace is pretty blended. I think she looking pretty good. So with that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it turned out good for y'all. If y'all want to try the same way I tried it, mind you, I'm no professional. I'm still learning how to do this. I'm still gonna be practicing even more, but I think this time I finally got it a little bit close to how I like it and how I see it professionally done. So I think she's looking better. So thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below, give me a big old thumbs up, and turn your post notifications on so you never miss an upload. Okay, bye.